One of the most dangerous scams in America does not look dangerous at all. It does not begin with a masked criminal. It does not begin with a broken lock. And it usually does not begin with a stranger doing something obviously suspicious. It begins with something painfully ordinary: a letter in the mailbox, a text message on the phone, a calm voice on the other end of a call, a warning that sounds official, a problem that seems urgent. And for many retirees, that is exactly why it works. Because the scam is not built to feel criminal. It is built to feel responsible. It sounds like something a careful adult should handle immediately. It sounds like a bank issue, a Social Security issue, a Medicare issue, a fraud alert, a court notice, or a security problem. It sounds like the kind of message you should never ignore. And scammers know that. They know many retirees were raised to respect official mail, answer serious phone calls, cooperate with institutions, and act quickly when there might be a legal or financial problem. That instinct is not foolish. It is often the instinct of a careful person, but it is exactly the instinct this scam is designed to exploit. Federal agencies warn that scammers often impersonate trusted organizations, create fear, and pressure people to act fast before they can verify the story. The scam can take different forms, but the pattern is usually the same. First, the message arrives looking normal. Maybe it says there has been suspicious activity connected to your account. Maybe it says your Social Security number was linked to a crime. Maybe it says there is a problem with your benefits, your taxes, your bank, your computer, or your identity. Maybe it says someone is trying to steal from you. And maybe, at first, it sounds like help. Then comes the pressure. The caller sounds calm, helpful, professional. They may know your full name. They may know your address. They may use a title, a badge number, or a case number. The caller ID may even appear to match a real agency or company, because scammers can fake that too. FTC advice specifically warns people not to trust caller ID and to verify the organization independently instead of using contact information from the unexpected message. Then the script tightens. Do not hang up. Do not tell anyone yet. Act now. Your money is at risk. Your account could be frozen. Your benefits could be affected. Someone is using your identity. This is confidential. We need to secure everything immediately. That is the point where the scam stops sounding like information and starts becoming control. And the most dangerous line in the whole scam is often this one: we need to protect your money. That sounds reasonable. It sounds safe. It sounds like the scammer is trying to stop a bigger disaster. But according to the FTC and SSA, that is one of the clearest warning signs of all. Real government agencies will not tell you to move money to protect it, deposit cash into a Bitcoin ATM, buy gift cards, hand cash or gold to a courier, or transfer money into a so-called protected account. And yet people still fall for it, because in the moment, the fear feels real. When someone says your identity is tied to criminal activity, you do not think clearly. When someone says your retirement money is in danger, you do not feel like you have time to slow down. When someone sounds official and confident, you assume there must be a process you do not understand. That is how ordinary people get trapped. Not because they are careless, because they are alarmed. This is why the scam hides in plain sight. It does not always arrive with terrible grammar or ridiculous promises. Sometimes it arrives with polished language, realistic paperwork, official-sounding terms, and instructions that sound procedural. SSA warns that scammers may call, text, email, write, or message on social media, may use real employee names, and may send pictures, attachments, or fake documents as proof. That is what makes the scam so dangerous for retirees. It blends into normal life. It sits on the kitchen table next to a real utility bill. It appears on the phone between real calls from family. It sounds like the kind of problem a responsible adult should take seriously. And in many cases, the losses are not small. Federal data shows older adults are reporting sharply rising fraud losses, including devastating six-figure losses in impersonation scams. The FBI says people 60 and older reported nearly $4.9 billion in elder fraud losses in 2024, while FTC reporting shows especially steep growth in very large losses tied to impersonators and false security alerts. So what should people remember? First, fear is part of the script. Urgency is part of the script. Secrecy is part of the script. If someone says you must act immediately, stay on the line, keep it private, or move money to protect it, stop right there. That combination of urgency, secrecy, and unusual payment instructions is exactly what federal scam warnings tell people to watch for. Second, never trust the contact information inside the message itself. If the caller says they are from Social Security, your bank, Medicare, or law enforcement, hang up. Then look up the real number yourself and call back independently. Do not click the link they sent. Do not call the number in the text. Do not reply to confirm anything. FTC and SSA both tell people to avoid unexpected links and verify through contact information they know is real. Third, do not move money because someone on the phone told you to do it. Not to a new account, not to a Bitcoin ATM, not onto gift cards, not into cash, not into gold, not to a courier, not to a so-called secure account. Those are classic scam instructions, not protective actions. And fourth, involve another human being before you do anything. Call your adult child. Call a trusted friend. Call your bank using the number on the back of your card. Pause long enough for the fear to cool down. That pause matters. Because the deeper truth about this scam is simple. It works by borrowing the appearance of legitimacy. It borrows the look of official paperwork. It borrows the language of safety. It borrows the voice of authority. And it turns ordinary caution into panic. That is why it keeps targeting retirees in plain sight. So if a message looks official but pressures you to panic, keep secrets, or move money fast, assume the danger is not what the caller is describing. The danger is the caller. And the safest move is often the simplest one of all. Stop. Hang up. Look up the real number yourself. And talk to someone you trust before a single dollar moves. If you want more videos like this, clear, calm, and built around practical American life, subscribe. Because some of the most dangerous problems in America do not hide in the dark. They hide inside things that look completely normal.